Hello, today we're going to try this little handcrafted macrame wall hanging. Sorry, I had trouble saying that. I've never tried this before. So before we get started, thank you for tuning in. My name's Christine. On here, I try crafts I've never done before and try to improve on the ones I've done. I've never tried this before, so this should be fun. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button at the bottom. I would appreciate it. So just my husband did open it and get the instructions out for me because I wanted to read it before we got started, but I haven't opened the box myself. I actually found this at the dollar store for $4.75. So our local dollar store is called Dollarama, and that was $4.75 Canadian. So hopefully it's not too difficult, something kind of fun, different to do. I'm not expecting anything big, but lots of yarn. And it came with the wooden dowel, which is nice because I thought I'd have to go find one. And then the needle. And we got, I guess that's for the wall hanging. And then some yarn. So we got lots of this beige here. Let's move this out of the way and we'll look at each one. So we got some of the beige here. That's a nice color. And brown, darker brown, and a lighter brown. A little bit of blue. Light pink, dark pink, and two different whites. It's kind of like a greenish white. So let me put this back in the box. And here we go. There's the instructions. So they seem pretty basic. There's the pattern there. That's what it should look like when it's done. So it tells you how long to make each of the strings. And then basic instructions on how to do it. Oh, looks like you just pull it through and do a knot. I think I can do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all the yarn up and then I'll come back and we'll give it a go. Okay, welcome back. I cut up all the yarn. It is 2 days later. It took over 3 hours to cut all this yarn and it was not fun. Just measuring, cutting. It was quite tedious. Nah, not really my cup of tea, but we'll see how it goes. Some yarn left over, which is always good. Make a mistake, you have some left over. The first step is to put the dowel on the mesh. I'm not quite sure how to do that. I've never done something like that. So I think what I'm going to do is try different kinds of glue and see how that works out. So I'm going to do that off camera and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to move what is this, yarn out of the way. Sorry. This is just frustrating me a little bit, but I'm not giving up. It's all about learning and being creative. So let's keep going. I tried to glue it on, but it didn't really work. And then I saw it looked like it was just tied on. So I think what I'm going to do is, let's get closer here and I'll show you. See, I'm just going to tie it. I just tied it on like that. And then I'll trim the top when I'm done. So I think that might be the way to go. So let's get going. We'll do a little bit together and then we'll go from there. Again, it looks like it started, it's hard to tell here. It looks like it started right at the very top. So as close as you can to the top. So I'm going to try doing that. So I got some of my white yarn here. Can you see that? Let's see how that goes. So let's do the needle when it comes through. So do we start on this one? Yeah, let's start. And we start at the end? Yeah, let's do that. So it says to yarn, I guess I should darn it first. And then put it through. And then it says to knot it. And tie a knot going upwards. So pull it through and tie a knot going upwards. So let's try that. Doesn't look too bad. And the next one. Oh, I don't know why I'm not darning it first. I don't want to take it out because that was a bit tricky getting in there. Should have done it first. Going forward, I will. I'm thinking when you get down here, why can't you just stick it through when you get farther? But we'll try it and see how it goes. Whoops, that was good. And pulling it too far. There we go. And then just tie it off. That. Not sure. That's what it says to do. So that's what we're going to do. Not sure I like that, but let's do one more. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a bunch, and then we'll see if how it looks, and it looks okay. Oh, there, did it again, didn't I? Swing the yarn through. Wondering if, let's just try. Let's try down here. It's easier. No, it's going to have to go that way. Okay, so I don't know how it's supposed to look. I'm going to do a few, and then we'll see how it looks, and then I'll come back and I'll show you. So let me do some, and hopefully it starts to look a little bit better. So I'll see you in a minute. Hello, I'm back. This is what we got so far. I think it sort of looks like the picture. It's okay. It's not too bad. This is the needle that came with it. I didn't like it. It was too hard to string it. So I got one of my wool needles. You see that? It's got the bigger eye on it. So that was easier to do. So I thought we'd do a little bit together, see how it goes. It's not overly difficult. It's not challenging. It's not, sorry, let's go in a little bit. I was watching a movie and working on it, so nothing too exciting. So you just kind of have to go through a piece of yarn here. And I don't know if you can hear that outside, but sorry about that. And then you just tie it in a knot. I'm pretty sure this is not true macrame, but I don't know. I don't like the top of it, the way that's going, and it's flimsy. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. Yeah, might run some yarn right through the whole thing and see if that looks a little bit better and attach it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I got to think about it. But I don't mind it. I like yarn projects. I do a lot of crochet, so I don't know if it's at an age. I don't think this is really kids. Kids wouldn't have the patience to do that. Now, having said that, some might, but I think it's, someone was looking for something quick and easy and mind numbing, and you just, oh, that's not a piece of yarn, is it? Then you could maybe do this. I might try macrame, but I don't think I'm going to do anything like this again. But I will finish it. I'll put it somewhere in my craft room. And then we'll see what happens there. So I don't know where everybody's from. I'm from Southern Ontario. It is June here, and it is going to be hot today and humid. So very humid, like in the 40s. So I think today is going to be a craft day inside. The dog already didn't want to go out. He went out and came right back. He doesn't like the heat either. And if I was going to do this outside, it's definitely too hot. Anything with yarn in the summer tends to be a little bit on the hot side. So that's not an outdoor activity, I don't think. So we'll do this one, and then I'm going to finish up, decide what I'm going to do about the top. I'll be truthfully honest, it's not my favorite thing, but it's not a horrible thing either. So there. Okay. I'm going to finish up, and then I'll come back and show you the finished piece, and also what I decided to do about the top there. So see you in a sec. Okay, we're back, and I'm all done. I don't think it looks too bad. At the top there, I just took a piece of yarn, and then I went through it. That was the only way, really, I could attach it. It wasn't staying on very well. So I think these pieces in here could have been a bit longer. I could have moved it up a little bit. So it looked more full like down there. But I don't know. I mean, for $5, come on, what can you do, right? It was definitely nothing too exciting. It wasn't difficult. So if you're looking for something kind of mind-numbing, something like this was good. Instructions were easy. So I think it looks pretty close to the picture. It was only $5, so you can't really go wrong, I guess. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. I think I might fix it up a little bit. At the bottom here, straighten it out, because look at it, doesn't look. And then maybe I'll add another row in here, because there's like so much yarn left over. Or I'll just leave it. Who knows? And move on to the next one. So anyways, I appreciate you watching. If you could give the video a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. And we will see you in the next video.